Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing another Summoner's War video, and in this one I want to talk to you guys about a unit that is a bit underrated, a little more viable than you would think. It's going to be this guy right here, the Water Neostone Fighter. Now, Ryan is a unit that got buffed a little while ago. I went a little crazy in building him when he first got buffed. They made his third skill something that is a guaranteed crit, which means you do not need any crit rate on his third skill to crit, which is why I've been experimenting with a very low crit rate build on him. And one of the biggest changes they did was nerfing Kinky in the last patch. He does not cancel out guaranteed crit attacks. So this means that Ryan, the Wind Neostone Fighter, and even the Dark one as well, are very good options to use against Kinky. And so, I have 4 Ryans built now, guys. This is the only one I have built like this. I actually tried my other 2 I had built on like slow Rage Will, and I used to use them in Shield Will comps against the Sierra Orion Pernas, but then they nerfed, well, they didn't nerf it, they buffed Orion, so now that he strips 2 debuffs, which pretty much killed Shield Will teams against him. It makes them much harder to do and a lot more risky, and so I stopped using those. So I might change my other Ryans to have more like bruisery ones. But I'll show you the runes before we get into this. So Ryan, I think is a great unit. I put on as many runes with like out crit rate as possible. I could actually make use of those. So this is like 3 rolls into crit rate. I'm pretty sure it's 3 rolls. I don't think it's a legendary. Actually, can I check? Oh, I can. No, I can't. All right. This one had some good speed on it. He is on double HP. We have crit damage rune. Yeah. And here are his artifacts as well. So he could have more attack, and honestly, I think he'd do a little bit better with some more attack. But he's been one-shotting pretty much all the Kinkies I hit with it. Now there's only 2 Kinky defenses in my guild that I've been able to find, and one of them has Iris in it, which I don't ever recommend taking bruiser teams into Iris. So we're not going to be hitting that because I don't want to get despair stunned constantly. This is my Lulu. This is my second Lulu actually. And she's on just Violent Will, speed, HP, could use some grinds, of course, but... And this is my second Fedora. I actually have 2 of them built now. They buffed his third skill a little while back. It's now a 4-turn cooldown instead of 5. Now, personally, I really like to use Fedora in R5. I think he's really good there. He provides like heal block, defense break, attack power break. He's got a cleanse and immunity, and the endure actually does help sometimes. I think he'd be way, way better if they made it a 3-turn. I'm hoping they make it a 3-turn cooldown instead of a 4. That way, because you have to wait 2 turns once his buffs wear off, and it's like endure for 1 turn doesn't really do too much. So I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you think buffing Fedora would be nice? I like him to be a bit more meta. And this is my second one. The first one I have down here is ruined a lot better. This is my R5 one, but I figured it was time I made another one. So I use this Fedora in a different comp actually. So I'm using the second one because I want to show you guys, like I don't want to show you guys the comp doing its best. I want to show you guys me using it how I would use it normally. So we're going to be using the second Fedora, because I use this one in a different team. So let's get into this. Let's hit it and show how it goes. Okay, I got defense broken right off the bat. We're going to do this because we need to get our defense break up anyway. I believe Harmonia is going to cleanse, so I don't want to waste defense break. We need to get our attack power buff first and foremost. Okay, so now we just defense break, and we miss our defense break. I have like 50% accuracy. Oh, can we get it again? Nope, we did not get it again. I love getting resisted. All right, we're going to wait for defense break to come back up. Though we have 2 forms of immunity, so it should be a relatively safe option, especially against teams like this. All right, 3rd time's a charm. There's our defense break. Do you think Harmonia is going to cleanse this? I really hope she doesn't cleanse this. She cleanses it. No. Alright, whatever, man. Of course she cleanses it. We have to wait for a defense break if we want our opening. Okay. Don't violent Kinky. Just Harmonia violence, though. Twice. Well, we gotta keep waiting. This is a win in the long-term team, I guess. Alright, I'm just gonna kill this figure. We'll get 1 unit down at least. Okay, so let's do as much damage as we can to this vigor. There's a good chunk of change here. He barely survived. It's like 13k a hit there, which was not bad. And this is only with like 900 attack here. He is on a more bruisery build right now. Ooh, okay, we actually got the defense break that time. Okay, Ryan moves, so we will nuke down this Kinky in a nice violent proc. Look at the cycling there. So that is Kinky getting nuked down through his passive because it doesn't work against Ryan anymore. Which is why I really like Ryan. I think Ryan's a really good option. Like I said, the Logan and the Dark one as well are very good options into this. So that is this team down. And now this comp I have also, I wanted to show against Kinky first because, you know, he's like one of the big units that everyone hates facing. So it works against that one. It also works against these like Carcano, Vigor, Triana comps. So I'll see if there's any of those I can hit. I could try it against let me try it against the Light Kung Fu girl. We'll see if it's viable against her. It might not be. She does have a strip, so it could be almost as bad as Iris. But once again, we're gonna, well, okay. I lost my defense break, so we're just gonna wait. One is still proccing. Gotta love that. Okay, here should be our angle now. He does do 3 hits, so if you get him lower, you can go against the Triana passive, but you need a little more damage if we want to do that. We have the heal block, which is nice against Vigor. And I like the cycling, so now we have it back up, and then we can just whittle down this Vigor. Alright, let's go for more damage here. I think I'm going to first skill because it will proc the, yeah. So this should work against this kind of comp. We have our second skill up, which should cycle into, yep, once we get them below half, Ryan's next skill will activate. Does she doesn't have it up again. Nice, we got a good amount of dots too. So now it's just the classic, could we whittle down this Triana? Okay, dead Triana. So that's it working there, and I think I'll find a... Let's do a Carcano comp. Because Ryan also works against Carcano. He is a unit that puts up glancing effects. Okay, but not against an Iris. I don't want to be stunned. Here's one. So he works really well against Carcano. Carcano's a unit that when he goes in his little shooty cannon form here, he has like a, units have like a 70 something, is it 75 something % chance to glance on him? Ryan is a unit that is guaranteed to crit, so he will not glance on that. Same with like the water vampire. Water vampire technically works, but he only guarantees crit against fire, which I think is the lamest thing ever. And the Carcados are squishy enough that Ryan can just blast them through Triana passive, which is nice. And so we'll see the same thing of trying to whittle down these vigors. Proc out of my defense break. Alright, as long as they don't proc out of my defense break here, we should be okay. Alright, big damage. I do have Ryan on Revenge because I like the chance to Revenge into attack buff on skill 1. It helps keep it up all the time. I don't know, maybe Will Runes would be better, but... Ooh, look at that. And Ryan can work against Trianas, which is really nice, so... I'm a big fan of that. Let's see, are there any other comps? I feel like hitting. I might do one more. I don't think I can win well against the Wind Vagabond. I don't like him. He's really strong, actually. I guess we'd beat this, potentially. What else can I hit? Maybe one more. One more for the road. We'll do this one even though it's a 5-star. Do you think the Water Surfer just like wrecks me? It's another popular comp. Okay, I keep procking out of all of my all of my invincibility. Oh, we actually crit there. What do you know? I wasn't trying to, but I did. Wow. Okay, Triana. Could you stop, please? If Carcano crits me, I might be, for a world of hurt. Any chance I violent proc? Okay, at least we have Endure up. We're going to try to nuke this guy. Okay, and we have Lulu healing now. Does he? He does. Another thing, I actually forgot to mention this. Fedora has a crushing hit on his first skill. So he can heal block reliably on wind units, which is nice. It actually is really nice. That's why I was able to hit that Carcano there with his first skill. Okay, somehow we survived this. I'll take it. Now we just gotta whittle down this Triana, and we won. So this is basically the team. It's what I like to use. One of the comps I like to use. It has some versatility as well. It's, it's relatively safe. Obviously, you saw it came close. Lulu's the main healer. Fedora healing over time isn't very much, so it's kind of why I want Fedora to have his thing up on a 3-turn cooldown instead of 4 would be nice for safety, but that's the comp. So let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. If you enjoyed, I will definitely be making more. So if there's like a unit you really want to see me build, I build all the water units, so I can always make some kind of team comp against him, see if it's usable somehow. Some of these water units aren't, so maybe you'll just see a video of me failing, but it could be fun to try. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, bye-bye, everybody.